Welcome back, guys, to Fire Emblem Path of Radiance as we get underway with a 10-turn defense here on the ship. Ship warfare yet again with a ton of enemy troops on the map, and most worryingly, of course, birds. Birds are the words. Plus, it's not even defended at the moment. Someone could just seize that, so we got to defend this point for 10 turns. Plus, we've got ourselves two new guys on the map, Gatrie, who we know very well, and Astrid on top of that. So it's time to position our units and get them ready to run in and defend if need be. So, the units I've chosen for this map thus far: Ike, Marcia, Mist, Oscar, Rolf, Soren, Mia, Nathan, Jill, Reese, Soph, and Kieran. Of course, we've got ourselves a double healer combination there, probably not needed so much, but it's nice to just level them up after all. We've got Kieran in just to replace Boyd, because Boyd's getting a ton of experience after all, and he's getting very high. I wanted to have Liffy in as well, but still, that Legoo's not getting so much experience thing is holding her back a little bit. Plus, we've got people we need to get experience on anyway, like Soph here, who is needed as a thief because, well, there's tons of treasure chests on the map. But less talking, more action. Let us fight and see how things go down. Player phase begins. So, first of all, we need to try to recruit or defend. And that is what our first turn shall be about, because there are enemies all around here with nastiness. In fact, I've spotted some very nasty enemies on the map here with killing edges and the whatnot. I do not like these, and to be honest, with so many troops over here, it seems like our main defense needs to happen on this gangplank. And I need to get rid of this longbow guy to be able to really progress. We got spell guys over here, the boss Norris is waiting. But look how many chests there are around, so we're going to start sending people out there to fight and go to war. Alright, what do we really want to do apart from that though? Well, first of all, I think if we say anything, we might want to look into defending this lady over here. Of course, that means that no one's really going to get to do anything. Can you reach there, Oscar? No, you can't, unless we bump you, maybe. Can we bump you? Right, of course we need Soph going very, very hard at it. Forward, forward, forward. And we also need you going at it, but it seems to me that no one can really bump a horse-bound unit in any way, shape, or form, so that's not going to happen for us. So all we can really do is just charge up and hope to fill the gaps a little bit. We could canter forward maybe after firing over a javelin to sort out this one a little bit though. Yeah, let's go do that. Let's give it a go. Let's move on. 8 experience gained. I like a little bit of damage. Let's move to here. Alright, apart from that, anyone else can get in anywhere near a defensive position? And to be honest, defending from this side is probably going to be best, because Gatrie's defending there. Of course, there's a gap here. But I think that's the best point at the moment. So what we could do is we could move to here and try to take this guy out, but it doesn't seem like that's really a possibility. Get to here, defend. That will defend one side for Astrid, except she could get defeated by a billion other guys, to be honest. Right. Let's get everyone else up and try to get them into the breach to defend. Which way do I want to send Ike? Maybe up and round here's better, because it's a long way round, that's for sure. We have, of course, Soph wanting to move forward to go and steal himself some treasure. Mia wanting to get forward. So many people, so little time to move them in. Can you get there? No, you can't. Well, do you know what? We're going to assist you in that. A little bit of shoving never hurt. Well, actually, it probably does. Alright, Soren can get to the front lines as well. Actually, how far can this guy shoot? So this guy can shoot Neff. And the ranged guys over there aren't going to be able to make it anywhere so fast. Alright, one thing we could have done is move one of these guys into really, really far terrain forward, but it seems to me if we do, we'll be in Archer's range, which is never a good thing to be. I don't know if we can lure this guy onto one of our troops or not, but to be honest, I reckon they're going to go fighting whoever they want to. So as long as we're not in range of these archers, we should be fine. So let's move you up to here, Marcia. And you over here, Jill. As well as move Mist a little bit closer to the action. One turn done. Now what's going to take place? All we could do is really set up. Tell me, Walker, are my soldiers proving useful? His name's not Walker, but I'm guessing you'll mean the fact that he can't fly. King Kilvas! What? Aren't you happy to seal me? Grr. Look at this mess. I paid you good money to help me outmaneuver everyone else. Catch the Crimean princess's ship first. Everything seemed to be going exactly as we'd planned. But now we're being attacked by a squad of Pegasus Knights. We're flying no flags. We stripped our armor of any crest. They should have no clue who we are. Why are they attacking us? Didn't you know? That is a Begnion ship you're attacking. What? That's a Begnion ship? It was your featherbrain lackey who told us that Princess Crimea was aboard that vessel. Call it a miscommunication. One of those unfortunate misunderstandings that seem to happen now and again. You deceitful... King Kilvas! I wouldn't be surprised if you planned this treachery from the start. Such unkind words. You wound me. I would never intentionally lie to you. And as proof, I bring good news. I have it on unshakable authority. The ship that just sailed up alongside Begnion carries the Crimean princess. Oh. Unless we can break through the Begnion ranks, there's nothing we can do. Would you care for some assistance? And what would it cost me this time? You learn quickly, my friend. Let's see. You'd be receiving my own royal assistance, so double. No, triple rates. Ludicrous. So much gold. Where would I suppose I could defer payment until later. Of course, that does bring up the question of interest. Leave my sight. I wouldn't seek your aid if the world were burning down around me. Very well. We've no more to discuss. Call me if you change your mind. I'll find a nice perch and enjoy the show. Curse you! You're no better than your feral cousins. And so the enemy phase begins. Who will be attacked? Well, slightly wondering why Mr. Archer didn't go for the very weak unit in the center, but that's probably because, of course, there's a retaliation possible. It seems no one really wants to go for it at all. Is there some kind of trap on that grate? They're going for just, in general, all the allied soldiers. Everyone seems to be coming off this okay. Ah, here we go. Okay, not going for my guy. But you managed to take the guy down, however. That adds much range we can be attacked in. And now the birds move by. I do not like this at all. And more enemies are just storming everywhere. So at this rate, Soph, it looks like you might have to defend yourself as well. So, Astrid goes to work, gets in the middle of everyone. The ally phase comes out. They manage to defeat one soldier. Well, that soldier's nearly down as well. In fact, he will be. To be honest, you could have left him on low HP and I'd have cleared him up. That looked like a perfect target for Soph then. Gatrie comes in on Mr. Archer. One stab, but not a defeat for the Archer, so we keep on going. Mr. Longbow didn't move, however, which is always very interesting to us in terms of strategy for the map. Right. So, of course, Ike usually does the talking here, so let's move forward and chat indeed. Are you alright? Who are you? My name's Ike. We're the Grill Mercenaries. I came to defend the ship, and the Apostle if I can. Is that so? I'm Astrid of House Damiel. Blue blood, huh? Well, unless you're good with a sword, you better hide yourself in a cabin. I'll do no such thing. I once trained with knights and cavaliers. I may be of noble birth, but I know something of battle. I can fight. Well, if you can fight, we can use you. Let's work together. You gonna be alright with that? More so than I would be with hiding below decks, certainly. And so recruit is gained, and plus we can still attack by the look of it, so to be honest, I think you want some more experience, yes? That's also blocking off one of the gangways. Double whammy, a recruit and a KO. Gain some strength. Skill, luck, defense. Well, I'll take it. It's some useful stats. But I would have liked that extra strength coming in. Right, so now we have Astrid, an Iron Bow Knight. And of course, because she's on a horse, she can get around, fight people. Or she can talk, in fact, to Gatrie. But I was going to say fight people and just leave pretty easily. Which probably is a bit more better than, well, what Rolf can do in general. So we could make her extremely defensive and get her out of there. Get her out of there! Or we could make her be the defensive point here. That's another question. Well, you can talk to Gatrie, so why don't we do that? Gatrie? Lady Astrid, you alright? What do you mean? I'm fine. Why shouldn't I be? I saw you talking to that rough blue-haired lad earlier. What did he say to you? Was he rude? Did he try to tell you to run for safety while he fought for your honor? Words to that effect, yes. Oh, what a fool. I tell you, he'll never learn. You already have an unbeatable bodyguard. Me! I'll have to remind him of that later. You know that Ike person? He's the son of a man under whom I had the honor of serving. He's not a bad person by any means. He has no manners whatsoever. I see. Well, he seemed more concerned than rude. When I told him I would prefer to fight, he seemed to understand. Oh, well, of course. I see it now. How silly of me. Not rude, you say? I should have known my presence would have changed the boy for the better. I'm the ideal role model. Well, he joined up with us, no problem at all. Right, shall we use her to defend over here, or shall we send her forward into battle? Who shall we use to defend is more the point. We don't want any enemies stealing anything here, so let's move her to this spot. No one can just jump down. And now we look to take care of a lot of these other troopers all around us. Well, that's an allied soldier, so we're not going to look down to take you. We'll look to take you down, I think, is the actual way. Soft, what about you? Can you deal some... I guess you're not really fighting. You're just stealing stuff. And we can deal with that. You want to go take that over there for the time being? Because you may as well, seeming you're right there. Right, a killer bow. Now that's got to be nice. I can't use Rolf to attack anyone this turn, so maybe I should just take him over and go, I'm having that. I don't know if I can use it yet, but I'm having that. Right, so Rolf claims that. We got Mia that can move up and not face anyone, which is always a problem, of course. Not Mia, you know what? Let's move to here for the time being. Actually, can Mia take that spot? Okay, we've got Neff that can move in. We've got a spell opportunity here to do, well, we can take that guy out. However, that would put Soren in somewhat danger, so we'd have to cover him with the rest of the troops. I think we can do that, to be honest. If we move Soren to here and get an attack in first. Let's just go with fire or thunder. What do we want to go with? Thunder's more inaccurate. I've traded over from Liliana, but it gives him a bit more variety, of course. Another enemy goes down. And Soren gets nearer to leveling up. Of course, Soren is one of our stronger troops anyway at this point. Right, so we've got you with the Iron Lance, and oh no, you're an ally. Well, that's great news. Because now we can just plug this gap without an issue, surely. Right, Gatrie, which way are we sending you then? Which way are we sending Oscar? Which way are we sending Kieran? Well, Kieran, there's a lot of guys over here with lances. So I think you shall sort these out for me. Right, an Iron Axe times 2. Not going to be able to take him down. Short Axe times 2 went either. Well, it'll take most of his HP. Yeah, go for it. I don't see any risk in sending you over there. That'll do me. A little bit of damage is always good. Right, we can always canto him away a little bit and open space for, say, Neff to get in there to get another KO. So that's not so bad. We can even send Marcia. I mean, we can go these people, make these people go in and out, basically, is what I want to say. Right, we've got you to take care of. Gatrie, do you want to go forward over here and try to just stab him down a bit? Or to be honest, will I need to take you to just block off that path? Because we have enemy troopers inbound. How much damage does Steel Lance guy do here? Well, we can double for ×2. So what I could do is I could Gatrie him here. Well, they're both level 15 at this point. Huh. The main question I've got for myself is, well, I can take him down, sure. But who do I want the experience going on to? Who do I want the experience going on to indeed? Well, okay, we'll move you here. We can still lance for a fairly big whack. Let's use the 8 one. Let's use that one up. It seems to me that we probably can't take you down. We can block this path. I guess we'll have to rely on the ally to take him down, to be honest. We could. We can't even rescue you. Right, who can you attack as a whole? Ike, Neff. I guess we could go Neff to attack that guy as well, and then Marcia comes in and gets you. Will that work? It will indeed. So in and out, in and out. That might be the best way to approach this. Nice little experience for Marcia there. And you know what? Just go down there and you'll be nice and safe, sir. Right, Neff, you're going to take out this guy, but not until Gatrie, of course, has done a heavy amount of damage to him. Please hit. And no damage is returned. So Neff, of course, is the lower level here, so moving experience onto her is a very good thing. Iron Lance will do it, no problem. Javelin is a bit harder problem. Well, we got a 4 in 5 chance of hitting. 4 in 5. Definite. Honestly, that's how that works. So there we go, a nice bit of experience moved over to there. Who's still to move at this point? Right, so we have one enemy here, one enemy here. They can't move because the paths are blocked off. We have an enemy here who can't really get so far. It's these ravens of Kilvas that are the main issue for us. And of course, Mr. Archerman. So you'll probably attack Kieran or Javelin Guy or Ike, which I'm perfectly fine with, to be honest. The question is, do we want to get Jill down here and starting to do damage to these ones? Well, they can double Jill. And they will do... Well, that guy will do half damage, so he'll do 6 damage total. This guy has 13 speed, that guy has 14 speed. Jill does not have very much. Does she have a vulnerary on her? She does indeed. With Lagu's Guard as well, I think things might work out. So we'll move her to here. He's out of range of everyone. And we'll wait and see what the birds choose to do, I guess. We can always escape her. In the meantime, we've got Mrs. Lagu's Slayer ready to move. Now, who can attack you from afar? I guess because you've got the Javelin, you're the threat. So we'll move to here. You're definitely attacking Ike next turn then, so we'll need some healing coming through. So, Mist, go. Reese, forward as far as you can. As we get to work. Right, the enemies attack once more. Javelin. There's a fair bit of damage to Ike, but Ike should be fine. Ike will stand up to that. Okay, you're going for the green units, are you? Well, you managed to fail that one. Now, Oscar, in the meantime, gets to do a fair bit of damage once again. We can definitely move Neff maybe in to take this one as well. And the Lagus do choose to stay and attack Jill. That is actually what we wanted, just to delay them as much as possible while we're able to sort ourselves out. She can definitely stay there and tank with a vulnerary. So that's not a bad thing. Just the main problem is the speed. So Jill, those are your guys. Have fun with that. As now we get the real problem coming over. Right. Spell casting is not what I wanted to see at that point. So we have the other phase beginning. The allies can't really move around that much. You going for him, are you? If you're going for him, please hit. Oh, you're... The really annoying thing is that was my original plan as well. But they're actually going to take him down. Which is very much not a bad thing for us. So the player phase begins and we have ourselves a Terminus turn 3. Should we go over here to take these chests in the meantime? I think we shall with Soph. I think that's your new job. Though to be honest, we've got chests over here and risk versus reward thing is, we're probably going to get better stuff from these ones. So we need to get up and going fast. So we'll be able to take that turn 4, that turn 5, that turn 6 maybe, that turn 7 maybe, that turn 8 maybe. And then come around for this one. It's going to be close. It's going to be close. Join me next time for more Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, as we hope Jill can super defend, of course. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.